Hi, it's Hazy. Would you like to learn how to do this sort of lettering today? It's doodling in your letters. Doodling, that sort of thing, in your junk journal. I say it's not. I don't say it's Zentangle letters because I haven't really copied any Zentangle designs. So, but it's that sort of thing. So, would you like to have a go? Okay, please like my videos, share my videos, and subscribe to my channel, which will help enormously. Thanks so much if you will do that for me. Right then, I have some paper. Right, and I'm using a thick pen. This is actually a calligraphy pen. I didn't know I was using this earlier, but I thought, oh, that was a nice pen to use. It's a Kuretake. I don't know how you pronounce it. And it's Japanese. Is it Japanese? Can you understand that? Because I can't. Oops, sorry, wrong place. Can you understand Japanese? I can't. But anyway, this is a sort of thing. Right, I've got ideas. If you can't draw letters yourself, you can obviously use stencils. I haven't got any stencils handy. I have got some stencils that I could use, but I haven't got them handy. And also I can do this without, and I just want to show you that, and I'm going to show you a way of doing it without stencils if you can't draw letters. Now, I'm used to drawing letters because I've been doing it for ages. If you have a look at this Inspire word, look, it's just about to go off the page, so be careful of that as well. It might be just as well. I just did that, and I obviously started to do these quite big, and so if you're going to do something like that, make sure you've got letters. This paper is, I put Victoria Designs paper. Oh, I must tell you, the lady that gave me the idea is called Gillian Akasi. That's a good name, isn't it? Almost rhymes with hazy. Hazy Akasi. I love that name. Right, so thanks very much, Gillian, for this lovely idea. She did some for her, what was it, tag? It's like a journaling card. It's like a journaling card she did, and she did like little drawers. She did like little doors even, and you open that, and inside there was some proper Zentangle designs. It was really nice. I thought, what a lovely idea, and I thought I can incorporate that into a video, and I came on this idea this morning, and I thought, ooh, that sounds good. I'll have a go at this because I love doing letters. Right then, so this is some not coffee dyed paper. This is tea dyed paper using tea bags. Can you tell? Tea bags have been not this paper, but the paper I've scanned it from was tea dyed paper. So let's find a word. Right, so if you wanted to put a word down your page, you go like this. There we go. You don't know what I'm going to write, do you? Because I haven't told you. But here we go. Oh, let's see what we're going to write today. I think I'm going to have enough room. Let's move that up there a bit. And it's not going to be anything bad, in spite of what it may look like. Right. So I told you, it's not going to be a body part. It's going to be what the sun is doing right now. So that would be the length of, say, of my page. Obviously I'll show you a brilliant way of getting these letters absolutely perfect. Right then, so all you got to do is make up. It's easy to make something up. Just do lines, squiggles, anything you like. I'm going to have a look, see what I've done on mine. So have I got an S anywhere? Oh, I have, but I don't like that S. Right, so say you was going to do an S. I've named some of my little designs, and I do them regularly. say you're doing this for your S, just do things like this. So simple to do. Not seen anything, not copied any Zentangles or anything like that. So if this does happen to be like theirs, it's complete coincidence. I call that one Tents. Tents with a Z. T-E-N-T-Z. Oh, actually, I didn't on the thing. It's right there. So that's your S, and you can possibly, if you want to, can add an extra line or colour in that line there. Right, and you can also put little dots as well if you like. So easy to make up. And let's find my lightest pen. Which one's the lightest of the two? That one. The other one shows up really dark, but you can put little shadows. If you make sure sort of like facing the same, anything like that goes on the bottom or the side. So that would make that come down there, and this to about there and that. So that there's nothing there but something there, nothing there but there, and then nothing there but there is all the way around there. Give it a bit of a shadow. Right then, so that's the sort of thing you could do. Sort of word down your page. You can do it as big as small as you like. I've got using a big pen because obviously I need to show you. This is quite thick. I can't even see it on the screen, but I know it's there because it would be there. And just that seems a bit wet. Red then. Also, I forgot to charge up my pen. So let me just pause the video. Back again, pen charged up. So I'm just using a brand new pen, and not to just make sure it's going to work. I've got a pen. It's some reason it just splattered everywhere, and that's brand new. While I was trying to shake. You could do things like this to it as well. Obviously add your white. There we go. I could also highlight that side instead with your pen. Right, to draw, now this was somebody many years ago told us how to do this. So this is really retro. Let's have a look. Pencil, there it is. And I've got a ruler. Well, you don't have to have a pencil and ruler, you could always draw them yourself. Excuse the way that, I don't know if you can see that, but that has, I don't know why this happens sometimes. It doesn't happen all the time. I get these lines when I print them out, and it doesn't always happen. It's just as strangely occasionally it does. Right then, see if you want to do lettering. This is so simple. I didn't like the man who showed me because he had to go at me in front of the whole class about something. Oh yes, because we went on placement, and what he did was he told me off for, because I went to this office and I couldn't read my writing, and so everybody looked at my folder. Let's have a look at your folder. Let's have a look at your writing. Is it that bad? And then everybody looked at it and says, no, it's not. It's really neat. What is he talking about? So I didn't like him, but he did show me this, and I have used it. Not me, this. He showed us all this, and I have used it. So I've got that out of it at least. Okay, wasn't actually the neatest person, but my handwriting wasn't that bad. Right then. So I'm doing inches, right? I'm going to do inch letters. You can do this as much as you like. You can make them elongated or short, whatever you like. See, like this. Right, I'm going to show you a few. Oops, I'll do probably A, B, C or something like that. It's so simple. Maybe you haven't got a stencil. And I thought, no, I haven't got a stencil today. Can't find them. I don't know where they are. I had them the other day. I was just making videos about stencils, and I thought, well, they're not the sort of stencils I use in junk journals normally. So I'm going to just put them somewhere. So safe, I can't find where I've put them. So there we go. Right, so I'm going to now show you all. So this is so simple. The simplest thing, how to do letters. I mean, you can do any shapes. So you're going to do an A. If you want to do this style, you can do a pointed A, obviously, like that. I'm going to do the rounded style. I've only mainly used capitals to do this, but obviously you can use. Now let's think, what should I do? Probably a rounded, like arch thing. So there's A. And for B, I'll come in a little bit less. Should have come in a little bit less there, but never mind. Red zone. So you go, and in the middle there, you do your B shape, and a little sideways arch. So things like this. I've also used this as like for block lettering as well. You know, when you've got you want to do blocks, so you can either fill in this bit or fill in this bit, like sort of. This will keep all your letters the same way. Obviously you can do them downwards and acrosswards. So if you wanted to use, you just fill in little gaps like this. So I'm not doing this as break, but you know, get the gist of this. What I'm doing, yes. So like this. So I'm not very good at colouring in, if you noticed. I'm terrible. I hate colouring in. Right, there we go. As a D. See, things like that. That stands out quite well. That would work quite well with this sort of thing anyway. So let's do a pattern. Let's think what to do. I'm just looking at my thing. Oh, that's spare spools. This is my spare spools. I call these spare spools. And you've not seen these, and this is definitely my design. I mean, they all, as far as I know, they all are, but there we go. Just draw like circly things like this, and little dots around the edge. You know, like spools off a sewing machine, like this. Cooly wooly. There we go. Looks good, yes. And you can fill them little bits in if you want. I'm just going to dot them in a little bit because I've already got that. So that should look like a D in a minute. Oh yeah, now I've got those little things there. So there is a little bit eaten out of that D. Just there. So, but it still looks like a D. Yeah, there we go. I think I got the idea of the word. I don't know though. Spare spools. Remember, there was a photograph of some lemurs, and at this place, it's like they had a pile of, they're all piled up together. I don't know why they were like that. All these little lemurs, so cute. And somebody captioned it "spare lemurs." That's so sweet, that was. Have you seen that one? I did. Did that shake just on the camera? Sorry about this. I don't know why it does that, because I'm not even, if it's trying to focus, I'm not even moving, am I, much? So I don't know why it does that sometimes. It's my phone. It's my phone's fault, not mine. I don't know how it's supposed to. I'm going to dot a little bit there. There we go. Does that look like a D? Yes. If it doesn't look like a D, you could always come back. I think it does to me. You could also make little marks as well with your white pen. This is a Uniposca, which I like. I love these pens. That is, oh, I've told you about that, a Curatake, and this one is a Copic, and that's not this. I can't remember which one that I used. Is it? Oh yeah, this was the C5. So it's the Cool Grey number 5. Cool, that must be C. Cool. So I think, I'd imagine. Logically, let's try doing some dots down here. It's like doing Nuovo drops. There you go. So you could do things like this as well to highlight your D or whatever letter you are doing. Oh, that's really cool. It looks so cute. I could even put a little. Is it going to work if I put little dots in the middle of these as well? I won't do the ones on the outside. That'd be too much. But that looks rather cute, doesn't it? Oh, I've got a brilliant lacy design. Watch this one. Where did I do my lacy design? Oh, I got it. I got the idea of this lace a few minutes ago. So it's called Lacy. So I got to make idea of this one. Let's have a go to see if I can do it. So there's like little shapes like this. And then you had some round it like this, or sort of like coming in close. And another one like that. And little shapes like this. Then what did I do? I can't see from here. I think what I did, what was it? Right, so look at the actual lace. Right, I'm just going to make these lines a bit thicker. I think that's basically what I did. So these lines are coming now a bit thicker. So it's just as well to use a thick pen. Oh yes, I could swap pens. I have got some other Copic pens, which will do well if I can find it. Right, this is a 0.3, so that's quite thin. Is that 0.3? Yeah, that'll do. I think. Where's my 0.1? Can't see my 0.1. 0.3. I'll try that. Right, so you did a sort of the same sort of shape in the middle there. Going along like this, and then you did little lines coming. Can you see that? Little lines coming off there, look. I don't know if you can see that. Not my pen's gone on the floor. Right, so there, look, little lines coming off. I don't know what pen that was. If it's an important pen, I'll have to get it. Oh, of course, it's the one I want. Just a minute. Yes, that was the pen. There was this one, naughty one. It fell on the floor. It just decided it was trying to escape, but I caught it, and you know, I caught it moving, and it thought, oh no, I better stay still in case he thinks I'm alive. Yep. So there you go. Anyway, would you like my little lacy bits? Quite nice, isn't it? Right, and I don't know what I did with these. I think I probably. Oh, that's quite nice. I didn't do this, but I'm going to join them like this. Can't even see what I'm doing. My eyes are watering, and my glasses aren't. I bet they're not even clean. I use those window cloths. I use those to clean my glasses. It works so well. Right then, no, this isn't the one. No, that's a biro. No, not a biro, but a paper mate. I didn't get that one. That's one I was using probably another day. But anyway, let's get it. Let's go to it. And I can do little dotty things, some lacy bits. Right. You can do it like that as well. Thicker pen. I don't know what I did on the other one actually. I can't see. That looks like an angry monster if you look from the side. I always find faces in things. An angry monster. Look, 2 eyes and a big angry mouth. But it's not exactly. There we go. It's sort of like lacy. Okay, and I'm doing zigzaggy lines around it, and then I haven't used a thinner pen, but that'll be alright. It probably look better with a thinner pen actually. Use it to do the right. Where's the thinner pen? Oh, I can't put the lid on. No wonder things run out on me. Right. Things like that. How about that? Yes. That's the thing. Then you zigzag about everywhere to drawing things as if it's stitched onto it. I didn't do that in the original, but that looks good to me. How about that? And perhaps you could add a bit of white if you wanted, but I'm going to add a bit of this C5. And why did that just jump? Sorry. So I can't always see it because I'm working quite close, so I can see what the camera is trying to do, trick me. There we go. So can you see that? I don't know how clear you can see that, obviously, but there you go. There's one, there's two, things like that. So that's the sort of thing you can do. You can do them absolutely differently. You could do different styles of lettering as well. Let's have a look. You could do, let's say you was doing a letter I, you could do it like this. I don't know if it's going to work. Right, so you could do a nice letter I, like that, with a dot above it. That's like joined up I, isn't it? Isn't it? Say yes. Say yes, Hazy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Hazy. Yeah, there we go. So we can do things like this. No stick pen. This is I'd say calligraphy pen normally, so you'd normally do fancy lettering with it. Yeah, there we go. I love lettering and things. Not that I mean, I did buy these to do fancy lettering, but you know, you can't be bothered to practice. That's the thing. And I didn't. Right, just did that for fun. Oh, we've got to do a target thing in there, haven't we? So, target, what did I call it? I've got a name for, oh, I haven't got a name for that, so that could be targets, can't it? Targets. I did that one today. Targets. See, it's easy, just an easy thing to do, and it's probably been done a million times before. Not that I've seen it. I tell you something, we used to do it when I was a kid. Now, this is the one. This is the one I always used to do, this one. That one. I bet you did that one as well, didn't you? And then you put dots at either side of there. My brother and I used to do this one. And we used to draw snakes as well. And that's why we did it, just so we could draw these patterns. There's quite a lot of things you used to do. So it's not exclusive to anybody if you used to do these as a child. I mean, that's so simple. And there we go. Right, there we go. And let's see, C5. I'm going to make that a bit more. Oh no, not that one. I like the other side, the brushy side. The brush side, please. I've got a chunky, what do you call it, wedge side, and hopefully that's brought that to life a bit there. I suppose you could use a bit of distress ink or oxide. Oh yeah, underneath as well. What? That's the bottom. There we go. Right, there we go. You could add to that, I think, because that one has not much on it really, so you could add to it if you want to with your weight pen. These white pens are so useful to me. I love them. I do things like design bits, design paper, as well. So I've got this sort of thing all over paper and I've coloured them in. I never used them in junk journals. I can make them. I've coffee dyed. I'm going to coffee dye some actually, not have. I'm going to. Seems like that. You see, that looks very random, doesn't it? And then you can come along and do this sort of thing. There's not much room to do it actually. But there we go. That looks okay. I don't know what it looks like. I think it ought to be a bit more strong around the edge. Obviously, if you've done your squares in pencil, you can rub them out. And I do recommend, if you're going to rub them out, use a plastic eraser, because they do the most efficient job. I mean, mine's a bit dirty actually. Look at the state of this. Okay, it's got your little patterns all over it. I think that's the Mars symbol. Right then, so what should we try and erase? Let's try and erase this one. I'm shaking the table and probably the camera. But that does erase that really efficiently like that. Once you've drawn your paper. Once you've drawn your letters. I know what I mean. Right, and that might be still wet, so I'm going to just try and do it around the edge a minute. Oh look, my B wasn't drawn at the top. So you can see there, it wasn't drawn. Well done. But I can see where it was anyway. So there we go. That's a bit low down now, isn't it? Let's get a bit higher. Come on. Right. And there, look. And you can do simple things like this. I'm trying to look down below now. So things like that. Simple things. I'll put that back and oh no, there we go. Look, I got it around the wrong way. I don't know what's the difference. Oh yeah, it tells you there. Look, super brush, medium broad. That looks like a stripy pair of pajamas at the moment. You don't have to obviously do this, but I thought it looked quite effective. Oh no, that's some on my little eye as well. Yeah, you could put things like that together. You could do all that, you know, when people do all those lovely different styles of letters. Obviously, if you want to use a frame, you can still use a frame so they get all the same size. Oh look, I'm using my, not putting my top on. Right, yeah, so that it will look really. Now I can rub that out, hopefully, to let you, so you can see that in all its glory. There we go. So I was trying not to. It's very effective. These are them sort of rubbers are really erasers, or rubbers if you like, or that's what we call them, rubbers. As we used to call them at school, rubbers. Right. So if I do say rubbers, that's what I mean. Those. Right. So obviously, and you can do things like that as well. Put them in a box like that. Anything like that. What else was I going to tell you today? There's anything else I was going to tell you? Oh yeah, I've done it. I've done my list. I'm using a ruler, suggest boxes, grey pen, and smaller pen. And obviously you can use things that's around you for inspiration if you don't want to do obviously my designs, which is fine. I don't care. But that's the sort of, that inspired that. That's the original lacy one. That's my names, look. I don't know what that one's called yet, but that one's bullseyes, webs, woods, lacy targets, snake, checkers, stones, stripes, tents. Don't know what that one's called. It's just lines and droplets. Oh, I tell you what I do like doing. I love doing this one. Where is it? Where's my pen? Right, let's have a go at doing it on one of these. This is one I like doing. You go like this, that way, then that way. I don't know, what did I call it? Have I got a name for that one? Knots. I called it knots. So basically, it's quite nice to do. I like doing that one. It's almost like stripes. It's not easy to see this actually. Right then, so if I go over the line, don't blame me. Oh, you can. You can blame me if you like. Right then, so I've done a highlight around that one. Rained that one. Done a highlight, rained that one. I could do a low light around that one then. I can do on the other side. I can do perhaps a darker block. Then there we go. That's going to have that up there. That's opposite way around to that there, like that. Right, and also with that one, what did I do? I'd put some little dots, I think, in there, so you can put with your white pen if you like. I put it with my dark pen, but I can put it with your white pen. I think I'm in the middle. I can't see because the bar for my phone that's holding my phone is there. There we go, there we go. See little things like this. Simple, ever so simple. And you see it's quite quick as well. That sort of thing. Yes, and you could, I think that will do. That one, that's really pleased. I'm really pleased with it. Obviously you can make them any size you like. If you wanted to use, I noticed my B isn't quite red. Look, it's got new things there. Right, so you could do any size you like. Make them smaller or larger, lowercase, uppercase. And I think they look really pretty in junk journals. You should even do flowers on a, you could perhaps even do flowers. I mean, I do little flowers on mine like this, you see. And that would look nice in a floral journal or a botanical journal. And like that. So I've done stars. Where have I done stars? Little stars. There's my targets. Lace. So I've done that, haven't I? Right, no need to do it again. Right, and so just get little flowers. So what you could do then is fill in your little. Oh, you need to put a little petal there as well. Right, so you could fill in this like that, or you could have them halfway on like this. Or both, like I have. And I can't quite see where I'm filling this in. I think that's right. Can you see? Can you see? I can't see. I cannot see. And you can, it looks quite attractive. There we go. Now I'm going to do some of these in my journal now, actually. Thank you so much, Gillian, for your lovely idea. You have inspired me. I'm going to let you know as well. So hopefully you'll watch this video. I think it's absolutely fantastic what you did. And oops. Right. Yes. So yes, I hope I've said your name right as well. it looks like a Casey, and it looks like it's probably something else, but to me it rhymes with hazy. But never mind. Hopefully, you will understand who you are. Thank you. Please like and share and subscribe my video. I do bring them out on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. I just got to think of some more ideas. I'll tell you what else you could do as well, just quickly. Just colour it in black. Colour the whole thing in black. Say like that. Let it dry for about 2 seconds. And then come along with some design like this. I've done that before. That looks nice too. That looks good. And obviously if you it does bleed like that. You could come along then with a black pen and ease it in a bit. That's good. Or you could even colour those in, whatever. With these have got different colours, so you could, these would go over black and go over any coffee dyed paper. Uni Pascals, really good. I really, one of my favourite pens. I know you do have to shake them, they're them sort, you know, you do have to shake them, and the white ones aren't always, I mean, it's still got ink left and it sometimes run out of the white. Really, so that's why I've used a new one just in case. Run out of that design anyway. Do hope that you like this. So this is on a timer actually, and luckily I'm within the timer, so I'm going to delete some of my stuff off here so it won't do that next time. Thank you so much and goodbye.